Hey everybody, it's Steve Schmid again with Simple Pump Company. We often get the question of what's included with our full solar offering. So let me first talk about the fact that in order to use our DC drive and have it be completely off-grid and running off solar, you would need our hand pump, which would be the system that goes down in the well, as well as the pump head assembly in the top portion of it. Now, if you want to motorize that and be completely off-grid, running off of DC power, we do have a full solar option. Now what that provides is everything you need to take that hand pump and make it off-grid and motorized, with the exception of two things. One is the batteries, because you can source them locally and shipping them is expensive and they're heavy. And the other thing is the bags of fence post concrete that you need to mount the pole, because again, you can get those at Home Depot and they're going to cost way more to ship than to just get them locally. So that's what it doesn't include. What it does include, and we'll start from the power side and work our way to the pump side, includes, let me see, it is 720 watts of solar power, so two 24-volt solar panels. It provides a 4-inch galvanized pole, as well as the hardware to mount those panels to the pole. It provides cabling to go from those panels to what we call our control box. Now that control box is going to have an MPPT, and what that MPPT will do is it will manage charging the batteries, and it will also allow a pass-through for the drive system that will give it a low voltage disconnect, as well as allow you to monitor, what is the amperage that it's pulling, how much is it charging. It's a digital displayed Morningstar controller that gives you quite a bit of information. Inside of there are also fuses, as well as a solenoid with a jumper in the terminal block, so that you can put in a pressure switch, you could put in a float switch, so that you can control the on-off of that system based on where the water is going. If it's going in your pressure tank, obviously you want to stop it after it gets to a certain pressure. If you're filling a stock tank or a static tank, obviously when it's full you'll have a float, and that float can shut the system off as well. So it provides the electronics or the controls for the system inside of that control box. Then additional cables to get to your battery bank. Again, we don't supply the batteries, but to your battery bank. And then lastly, you get the cables that go to the actual drive system. Now the drive system is also included, and it's what takes that DC motor that has a shaft that turns and changes that to a up and down motion that takes the rod that you would typically control with the handle and moves it up and down. And with the full solar, you get the weather-resistant version of that box, which has a shell over the top of the motor, which keeps rain and snow and so forth from getting on it. So those are all the pieces that you can get with the full solar. If you have additional questions on that, you can go ahead and give us a call. Thank you for your time today. Don't forget to subscribe.